Several dates. Eligible bachelors. One eligible bachelorette. One chance at getting to be Sam's Valentine on The Valentine. Yes, we do realize that this is a super creative name. The Valentine.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the newest installment of The Valentine, presented by KeanTV. Now, you may be wondering, who am I? Well, I'm your host, Mendoza. And you may also be wondering, hey, why weren't you in the last episode? To that, I answer, stop asking so many questions. You're here to watch. You're weird. Last time we saw, what's the guy's name? Edler, I think? Starts with an E. We saw him and Sam go on a fantastic date. Guy seems like a nice guy, you know? They ate tacos and chicken, I believe. But this time, we have a new guy. Let's meet him.
My name's Ace. I like long walks on the beach. I love kittens, and occasionally I like to overthrow the government hierarchy. But yeah, that's it. Nothing fancy about me. But I make videos on the internet. I like making videos sometimes, but other than that, there's not much to tell about me.
And what kind of videos do you make?
TikToks.
Well, that's fantastic because I actually am the head of KeanTV's TikTok. So if you want to go ahead and follow that, please do so. Now, Sam, what do you think about the introduction that Ace has given us?
I like it. I also like long walks on the beach. I feel like that's a fun thing, to do. I definitely respect a cool TikToker. That's pretty cool. What kind of videos do you do?
I run.
You run.
That is my. I don't know. Maybe you might have seen my videos. You might not, but I'm now known as the guy on TikTok for running.
Sounds fun. Okay.
Well, I guess now that we have our introductions out of the way, we're going to play a little game to get to know how much they match, how much they could be together truly.
If I have ever done a compatibility quiz, no, I have not ever.
Question number 1. Your labor flight is delayed by 8 hours. What is your reaction? Sam.
I think I guess I would be really annoyed. Because not even because I'll be late to work because I have to go somewhere. So
Interesting. Ace?
I mean, I'd be annoyed, yeah, but no point getting mad or upset about it. It's out of my control. Getting mad or upset wouldn't help the situation proceed any faster. So just gotta wait. Not much to do.
Interesting. What is your learning style? Do you memorize quickly and forget quickly? Do you grasp things fast and can see connections between seemingly unrelated subjects? Do you know that mastering any subject or skill requires patience and dedication? Are you a slow learner, but once you learn something or memorize something, you never forget it? Samantha?
I know mastering any subject or skill requires patience because, I am becoming a teacher. So I definitely know that everyone has different learning styles. So you just have to be patient and figure out your way to learn.
Ace?
I would say I'm more of the fourth one, slow learner, but well, it depends on what I'm learning, actually. If it's something I'm interested in, then I'll pick it up like that. But if it's just something that, say if it was, something for school, then I'm just give me a minute or two. But once I get it, I got it.
Ace, Samantha's mentioned how she's looking to be a teacher in the future. What kind of career are you pursuing?
Ooh, man, that's the question of the hour. Well, before this whole pandemic thing happened, I did shows. I'm a magician, was a magician full time.
I wanted to see a magic trick so bad, but Diego kept talking, and I was like, can you do a card trick, please? But I think magicians are freaking awesome. I love me a good magician.
And after I was doing good for 3 or 4 years, took care of my grandfather, I had to come back home.
He said something about taking care of his grandfather, and I really respect that. I think that's a really great quality, to have.
Whole virus thing kind of messed that all up, so I don't get to do as many shows. But with TikTok and my recent growth thing, I'm so thankful. I make good money with that, and I get sponsorships and brand deals. And
He seemed like he's a hard worker. Obviously, he works for his coin, which I respect.
I'm actually sponsored by the headphone company I'm wearing right now.
You're going to need to send me a pair of those.
That's
Thank
really
you.
great that, you built yourself up.
Well, I think this is a good time to move to question 3. Now, someone has hurt you. Is your reaction to simply just shake it off? Do you then struggle, maybe look for support from a friend or family member to cry on their shoulder? Do you argue, destroy the abuser? He should know who he is dealing with. Or she, it's kind of a sexist way to put this. You need to think it over. You won't be making any fast decisions about your relationship. Sam, what's your answer?
I think I would shake it off because, accidents happen and, everyone has a reason.
Interesting. Ace?
I want to evaluate a little bit. When you say someone hurt me, like what, in what context? Like what did he or she do?
This is completely hypothetical.
Okay.
But you have a best friend. You've known each other since childhood. You met at 5th grade on the playground. You guys both went to Ben 10. You actually taught him how to read through reading the Ben 10 electronic watch that you both get. You guys are raised together, practically. You always play with each other and you are best friends through high school, through your career now. But then you realize, oh, he's been sleeping with your sister. Oh, how could he do this to you?
That was very descriptive with the whole Ben 10. That was very, very detailed. Very detailed. Second, that took a whole 180. I did not think you would go with my sister. I thought it was like, oh, he lied to me or something. But sleeping
No,
with
this is pain. This is hurt.
what if I don't have a sister?
I don't know. What family member are you close to? We'll make it work.
I'm kind of a lone wolf, actually. Not close to my family.
He says your magician stuff is stupid, and he says you're a slow runner with a bad PR.
Oh, well, I would just say you have a fucking Mercedes that your dad bought you, and you're not cool.
I didn't know he drove a Mercedes. What's in your desk drawer at work? It's a mess. I'm afraid to open it. My desk drawer is neat and clean. There are work-related materials and some personal things, such as family photos or things that remind me about people I love. It's just work-related stuff. I don't waste time rearranging. Or my drawer is super organized. Nothing, and I mean nothing, is out of place. Samantha?
My drawer is a mess. There's so many papers everywhere. It's weird and gross.
Thank goodness it's not in view of the camera. Ace?
Let me check. Give me a second. Okay, I have nothing but at least 10,000 cards just sitting in that drawer, so it's messy. It's really messy.
And as they say in sports, that's the announcer jinx. We got our first same answer. You have some money to spend. What do you choose to do? Spend it on fun activities and or luxury items. Buy gifts for people you love. Invest it in your business or education. Or save it. Samantha?
I would invest it in my education.
Interesting. Ace?
I'm more of a saving type person. Like just save it, keep it in for rainy day savings.
Very smart, very smart. But if it was me, I'd pay off my debts. How often do you change your mind? I'm very spontaneous and change my mind very often. I'm very emotional, and this caused me to change my mind often. I don't change my mind easily, but can make fast decisions when I have to. I don't change my mind easily. I need to think things over before making a decision. Samantha, what is your answer?
The first one, I love going on adventures, so I'm literally down for everything.
Mr. Ace?
The thing about me is that I'm more of a, once I say something twice, that's it. I don't change my mind. If someone asks me to do something, or if someone asks me something, I say no once, that's it. My mind's not being changed.
Interesting answer. Now, Sam, you mentioned how you're very spontaneous. You have a lot of spontaneity, and you like going on trips and such. What would be an ideal trip for you?
I think an ideal trip would just be like flying to a random place and making our own fun, not even knowing where you're going. You never have a dull moment when nothing's planned.
Ace, I see you making faces as you drink your Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
What would you like to respond?
I don't know if I'm just willing to, hey, let me just go here, no plans whatsoever, not know where I'm going, and a dull moment, no. I've seen enough Liam Neeson movies where if I go somewhere randomly, it's not going to end well. So I'd rather take the precaution.
And he was like, oh no, I need a schedule. And I'm like, an itinerary. Because, I'm just like into spontaneous things. But honestly, like it kind of made me see why that's compatible. One person in a relationship does need to be that pushing factor and like get someone out of their comfort zone, and the other needs to like have a plan and, be well organized and, have things down to a science. So I understood that.
I'd have to agree with Ace on this one. Maybe me and Ace should go on a date.
I agree.
a bromance was brewing. I think they had more in common than me and Ace did. Felt like a third wheel on my own date.
I don't know. I just think I vibe differently with guys. It's always, the boys.
I'm happy that Valentine brought them together. I feel like they could be the new TikTok stars, like taking over TikTok.
Now, question 7 is about fear. Are you bold, even reckless at times? Or do you tend to worry a lot? Or do you have nerves of steel, but don't take foolish risks? Or you're very cautious, but not too fearful? Sam?
I'm bold. Yeah, I do both things all the time. I feel like it takes a bold person to do something like this. So, yeah, that's me.
I would say that I'm more of a bold person. Always been. I'm not afraid to take risk. Take smart risk, not dumb ones.
Interesting. Now, before we get our results from our highly sophisticated computer, I'd like to pose a personal question that I like asking people. I think 3 things really define a person. Do you like roller coasters? Do you like spicy food? Do you like scary movies? This is a test of will and boldness, and how well you tolerate fear. Samantha, what do you think about those 3 things?
I'm a fan of all 3. I love roller coasters. That's literally the reason why I go to amusement parks. I love spicy foods on literally spicy things on anything. Scary movies, yes. Even though I'll scream like the whole time, it's still so much fun to watch.
Interesting. Ace?
Spicy food, yeah. Roller coasters or amusement parks, yes. Scary movies, no. I get very bored when watching scary movies because everything's so implausible. Haunted house, okay, how about you don't live there? Move.
Interesting. Well, how about we get our results from the questionnaire? It seems here that Sam is more type 1 than anything, while Ace is as well type 1 more than anything. Type 1 plus type 1 compatibility. These two share many interests, both crave adventure and unique experiences, which makes them a perfect match for each other. Both are optimistic and like to look at the positive side of things, which means they're unlikely to fight about the small stuff.
I think anyone's compatible with anybody. I don't rule anything out.
I was very surprised, to say the least. Very, very surprised. I didn't think we were going to be compatible at all.
And I think it's now time to let them get to know each other better.
So, Ace, I have a question, and I feel like there's only a couple right answers to this question. So, what was your favorite childhood TV show?
Ben 10, Samurai Jack, Total Drama Island, Danny Phantom, Spectacular Spider-Man, Drake and Josh, almost everything on Cartoon Network between the years of 2001 and 2007. And yeah, that's it.
Yes. Do you like Chowder? That was my favorite.
I did enjoy Chowder. Yeah. She has good taste in TV shows.
We also liked kind of the same cartoons, which is a really big plus because cartoons are a must. If someone was to make a movie about your life, who would you want, what actor would you want to play you? Does that make sense?
Closest thing I can get to is maybe that black kid from Stranger Things.
Or just a future you,
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba?
But I just like Idris Elba a lot. He's just something about him where I look at his face and I'm just like, that.
Yes.
That's a nice face.
Maybe Emma Stone. I feel like she would be a good Samantha. She's like a comedic actor. Yeah, I love her movies. She's super funny.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm a big movie buff. I'm a big movie guy. Yeah, she's all right. I mean, I don't know. Emma Stone, yeah. There's probably a lot more talented actresses that can play you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 100%. I just always liked her vibes, and she's just that person just to crack jokes. So I feel like that's me. But
Jennifer Lawrence.
That too, yeah. That's a good pick.
She knows how to keep a conversation going.
And sometimes I just didn't know how to react to some of the things that he was saying. Okay, so what's your favorite color? Easy one.
Black. All my clothes are just black, and it's not because I'm a emo or golf. I just always been wearing black when I was there. Hey Diego, just always wearing black.
Hey Diego.
Hey, I hate to swoop in here, but I'm being told it's time to say goodbyes. It sounds like you guys are having an amazing conversation, but we have to wrap up this episode.
how was this date compared to any other dates? Different, considering it was via webcam.
I thought he was really nice.
I think with me, it's just like I want to win just to win. Like, I'm a very competitive person. I'll do, like, I just want to say, hey, I won.
I don't know. He seemed distracted. I don't know if maybe it's just that's his personality, but he did seem distracted, which is totally fine. I was like, okay.
Would I go on another date with Sam? Yeah, I don't see why not.
I don't know if I would go on a second date with Ace. I think he had a good vibe. Like, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't spectacular. It wasn't like a connection. It was like a friendship.
Well, last I checked, I have Verizon, so my Wi-Fi connection. Oh, you're talking about like affection? Oh, I thought she meant like, oh, okay. Well, that's not right. Okay, so my internet's good. Okay, so like a connection. Yeah. Why not? I mean, yeah, I felt.
Guys, I think you guys should follow Ace on TikTok. He's a really funny guy. I just don't know if his headphone self was, the right one for me. But he was a really good person to get to know. I really do think he's a really amazing person. I don't know. I didn't feel the connection there. But hey, who knows? It's the Valentine. Anything can happen. Embark on this journey of Sam's love life.
Well, it looked like Ace was a great one, but is he the right one? Let's find out on KeanTV. I was your host, Diego Mendoza, and that was Sam, and we hope you have a good one.
Stick around for more laughs, drama, conversations that make you go, and of course, love. Until next time on The Valentine.